Good afternoon, traders. Today we're taking a look at the 30-year bond, also known as the ZB on the futures market. For those of you that want to trade the ETF, you could trade TLT. But what we have here is the 30-year bond market essentially rolling over. You can see we came out here, topped out around the 167 area, traded down to 157, about a 10-handle move, made a retracement higher up to 165, failed to take out these new highs. So now the trend is starting to point lower. Now overall, intermediate to long term, you can see very clearly that we've been in a long-term uptrend. Where will bonds go and where will rates go? Only time will tell, but we do have a high probability seasonality trade approaching, this being in the 30-year bond. Calls for a long trade on or around mid-November, specifically around the 12th, 13th, 14th of November, with an exit date right around the end of the month. So it's about a 15-day holding time. We're looking at an 87% win rate over the last 15 years. Average profit's been about $2,000 per contract. So, and that data is backed up here, as you can see, by the 5, 15, and 30-year price averages. All of them here are bottoming out or forming this trough right here in mid-November, which then points to higher prices. What I'd like to typically do is focus on the longer term price averages, being the 15 and 30 year, as that holds a little bit more weight than the shorter term, but I certainly like to see when all three are in agreement. So we come back here to the daily chart. We take this last swing high to this last major swing low down to 136, which occurred in about November of 2018. We'd be looking for buying opportunities right around the 50% retracement level, which would be about 152. So we're trading at approximately 159 right now. So that's 7 handles or $7,000 a contract. Now we've recently met our 1, 2, 3 top objective. As you can see right here, we had a break of 164.12 down to 161.14. That profit objective has long passed, but if you look at a bigger picture, 1, 2, 3, we have the top here down to this number 2 here, and we would measure that down from here to here, which would take us to about the 148 level, which also happens to be the 618 and also significant price support structure. So this is an area somewhere around here that I would perhaps be looking to be a buyer. It's hard to say that we would get down to these levels right into that seasonal window of around 11:15, but we know that seasonality and trading is not exact science, but we would be looking for further weakness before we look to get on board. So that's an idea you can put in your bucket. If you have any questions, email us at support@seasonalswingtrader.com. Hope it helps, and we'll see you on the next update.